Welcome to today's movie recap. In this video, we're going over the 2002 dystopian action film, Equilibrium. If you enjoy this recap, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more movie recaps and analysis. Now, let's jump into this world of suppression and rebellion. Set in a dystopian future, the film opens in a world where emotions are outlawed. People live under the rule of a regime called the Tetragrammaton, which controls society through the suppression of feelings. How do they enforce this? With a mandatory drug called prosium, taken daily to numb all emotions, including love, sadness, and even joy. Those who resist are known as sense offenders and are hunted down by special agents called clerics. Our protagonist is John Preston, a high-ranking cleric, played by Christian Bale. He's one of the most skilled agents in the Tetragrammaton, enforcing the law by hunting down sense offenders with ruthless efficiency. But Preston's life is far from simple. As he carries out his duties, he begins to question the very system he upholds. Things start to unravel when Preston misses a dose of prosium during a mission. At first, it seems like a minor mistake, but it becomes a pivotal moment for his character. Without his usual emotional suppression, Preston experiences his first true emotions in years, sparking his internal conflict. He begins to see the world differently, realizing the strict emotional control imposed on the citizens is not only unnatural, but also deeply dehumanizing. At the same time, his colleague, Brant, notices Preston's lapse and begins to question if Preston's commitment to the regime is truly unwavering. Things take a darker turn when Preston inadvertently encounters a group of resistance fighters who oppose the totalitarian regime. These rebels, known as the Underground, are not only against the suppression of emotions, but are also fighting to bring back humanity's freedom. Preston's growing interest in the underground movement leads him to investigate further. In one of his secret meetings with the rebels, Preston learns that their goal is to destroy the prosium supply and bring back real human emotions to society. The more he listens, the more Preston becomes torn between his duty as a cleric and the desire for freedom. Preston finally makes his choice. He decides to betray the system that's enslaved humanity's emotions and joins the rebels. The Tetragrammaton is not willing to let go of its power without a fight, and a violent showdown ensues. In an epic confrontation, Preston takes on the highest members of the regime, facing his former colleagues and even the vice chancellor himself. But as the action unfolds, Preston realizes that in order to succeed, the entire structure of control must be dismantled. He must not only defeat those in power, but also destroy the very system that holds society hostage. With the regime toppled and the shackles of emotional suppression broken, the world is finally free to experience true human connection once more. Preston, now an agent of change, has completed his journey from a cold, calculating enforcer to a passionate revolutionary. And that wraps up today's recap of Equilibrium. It's a thrilling film about emotion, control, and the power of freedom. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more movie recaps like this one. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.